done such a terrific job.
Well, I want everyone to see something, and that's it. Charles and Nancy, please come up. Just wave, just say hello. We came all the way out for this. Charles came all the way from prison, and I will say this is proof, something we've always known, that Charles Kaufman is actually far more handsome than his brother Lloyd.
And that's true, and I also am three years less than his age as well. Yep. Now, let me just say one thing, that it's great to, well, it's not really great to be here, it's good. And the reason is, the truth is I live about three and a half hours from here, and the Oscars were this week, and the reason why I'm here is that Eli told me that I was going to come up here to accept the Irving Humanitarian Award, and my film's being shown, which is also great. But thank you so much for.
It's actually the Erwin Kershner Award. Nancy, would you like to say any words, or when's the last time you've seen this movie?
Well, I probably saw the tape of it about 10 years ago. I don't think I've seen it in a theater since it opened, probably.
Yeah.
Opening night, Charles and I, and the editor, and Charles's girlfriend, whichever one. We took a cab around New York. It opened at 70 theaters in the New York area, and we took a cab from one theater to another and just stood in the back of the house and listened to people scream and gasp and applaud and stuff.
It was one of the best nights. It was one of the best nights of my life. We had never, the distributor had not screened the film at all before. He basically bought it from us, or released it without having screened it, to test the film, and it opened, because he controlled so many theaters in New York, it opened at about 95 theaters, and it had never played in front of an audience before. So we went to Times Square, the first show, the place was packed, we stood in the back, and this was it was a rough house. And this place, the first scene came out and the place just shook.
Went crazy. All right.
They went nuts.
Well, we will get into these stories and more. We don't want to put them to sleep before the movie. Let's make it more entertaining, Kaufman. Thank you so much, you guys. We're really excited you're here. I will say this. Very quickly. My parents were here. This man, Charles Roth. When I was 13, a lot of kids had bar mitzvahs, and I had one, but I wasn't friends with any girls because I was like a fat, weird kid into chainsaw movies. And so my parents okayed this. They said, why don't we have your bar mitzvah, and then tonight we'll have a party, and you can do whatever you want. We'll just rent arcade machines. We had like Dragon's Lair machine, or Miss Pac-Man, and Q*bert, and I was like, wow, I'm a man now. This is awesome. And we watched Mother's Day. There is a really sick, disturbing, I'm not quite Last House on the Left, there's such a weird rape scene in this movie, so I'm just warning you, there's a fucking brutal rape, but in the scene, and I almost feel like a responsibility to say this, there's a nasty rape, but the mother is there, kind of instructing her kids to rape the girls, and so you're watching it, and I remember as a kid thinking, well, it's not, I guess it's okay because the mother's there. And oddly, all the parents were upstairs of my cousins from Scarsdale, and they heard us screaming and going crazy in the basement, and they're like, what the hell is going on? And they're like, oh, it's okay, Cora's down there. It's fine. Because my mom was down there watching it with us. And so it was like it was okay. And I literally have cousins that to this day were fucked up from this movie. So, the last time I saw this in the crowd was when I was 13. So I can't wait to see it on the big screen, and stick around. Right after we'll have the Q&A, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll go into Creepshow and Toby Dammit. Enjoy the show, you guys.